Hey, shalom, brothers and sisters. Welcome back. I thank you again for joining me today. Today I want to do an introduction to the prophet, the book of Zephaniah, the prophet, and I've always find this beneficial to people out there, even Bible people, because it gives a background of who wrote the book, what it's about, things like that. Maybe around what date it was written. I'm going to start out here now with a composition date. It says scholarship puts Zephaniah's prophecy near the beginning of Josiah's reign in 604 BCE, which is before the Common Era, one of Judah's greatest and most accomplished kings. Now the author here says Zephaniah rose from royal lineage. The record, chapter 1, verse 1 states that he was the son of Cushi, who was the great-grandson of King Hezekiah. The name Zephaniah means Yah has treasured or Yah has hidden. Now we got the background here. This book is the 9th of the 12 minor prophets. Minor meaning not their message, but the shorter lengths of their prophecies. Even though Zephaniah prophesied during the reign of Josiah, one of Judah's most righteous and distinguished kings, his prophecy was one of judgment. Even though Josiah initiated an outwardly impressive king-sponsored reformation, the needed heart change in the people was not forthcoming. He also envisioned the day of Yahweh, which has a dual application. While this phrase prophetically describes the destruction that would come by the hands of Babylon, it was a far greater meaning. It describes the return of Yeshua the Messiah. The phrase Day of Yahweh appears 3 times in this book, once in chapter 1, verse 7, twice in chapter 1, verse 14. It is a day of terrible distress, wasteness, desolation, gloominess, thick darkness, and great alarm. That's in chapter 1, verses 15 to 16. In addition to Zephaniah's message of judgment, he also provides hope. And you can find that in chapter 3, verses 8 through 20. Chapter 3 prophesies the future of Jerusalem in the millennial kingdom. Even though Judah would be punished for her sins, Yahweh would not hold his vengeance forever. For those who would wait upon Yahweh's deliverance, he promised to show mercy by restoring them to their land, a promise Ezekiel chapter 37 verses 15 through 28 describes in detail. Now here's the scriptural significance. Even though Zephaniah is historical, it is also prophetic of the latter days. In addition to the horrific details about the time that will immediately precede the Messiah's coming, the prophet also offers hope to those who show a sincere spirit of humility and devotion. In chapter 2, verse 3, he states that those who exhibit these attributes may be hid in the time of Yahweh's anger, which the Great Tribulation. We find a similar promise in Revelation chapter 12, verse 14. So that's the significance of the book right here. And it only has 3 chapters. It's only real short 3 chapters, but it gets to the point, the message and everything. And I encourage you guys to study this book, read this book if you haven't, or if you had, just reread it, restudy it, and just don't rely on the New Testament. New Testament is great, don't get me wrong, but a lot of people neglect the Old Testament and the prophets and patriarchs and the stories in it, stuff like that. But it will benefit your lives if you study these minor prophets or the old people, the ones in the Old Testament in general. But anyways, that's all I have to say right now, and I thank you guys for joining me. Please give me a big thumbs up, hit that notification bell, and also subscribe. I'd really appreciate that. That's all I have to say. Till we meet again, brothers and sisters. Peace out and shalom.